We had a previous company that we were selling, and as a part of that process, we started to investigate. You know, there were going to be some people that were going to be downsized, and personally wanted to be able to help those folks transition and find a new job or a new career. So negotiated with the company that was acquiring us to see if we could provide those kinds of services. In the process of doing that investigation and really researching the marketplace and who the providers and players were out there in sort of what we call the transition industry, saw that there would be an opportunity to apply technology to that particular industry. There were some large players that were there, and they were using a model that we felt could be improved upon if you were to leverage technology, and so that's kind of how we got the idea to take that and apply that with the people who were going to be transitioning, and we were very successful in making that happen. The advantage that we had, and the reason we could move so quickly, is that it was in the same general area in terms of the same type of buyer. It was not competitive with the other company, but it was certainly the same kind of buyer that we were looking at. So there were a lot of similarities between what we had done in the past with previous companies, or what I had done in the past with previous companies, and what we were looking at. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, I think going along with that is you have to be willing to take risks. And those can be financial risks, they can be personal risks. There's a lot of things that will be involved in starting up a business. For me, as I was growing the last company that I had, we had to raise a lot of capital in order to make that venture, successful, and that meant signing personal guarantees. And as we were talking about, you worry until you sign up to about 100% of your net worth. And then after that, as companies and leasing groups would come to you and say, we need your personal guarantee, I thought, well, they can only take it once. So while I worried up until that point, after that, it was like, give me that personal guarantee, I'll sign away. And so we were making quite a bit of money from the sale of the other company. One of the big concerns for a lot of startups is where am I going to get the startup capital? Well, we decided we were going to self-fund this, so that took a big part of the equation and allowed us to move more rapidly on our business plan, as opposed to having to think about bankers and investors and other kinds of folks.